When it comes to going off-road, one of the best out-of-the-box off-road vehicles you can buy begins with a J, the Jeep Wrangler. Hi, this is Joe from Scarff Ford. Today we're talking about this 2023 Jeep Wrangler Sahara Unlimited. Let's dive in. This one we recently took it on trade. It comes with this nice aftermarket wheel and tire package. Looks sharp. The Sahara is a nice trim line on the Wrangler grade walk. There's a lot of different trim levels of Wrangler, especially depending on the year, because they have limited edition ones, like a Freedom Edition and stuff like that. That was new for 2023. The nice thing about the Sahara, it has a little bit more of an upscale appearance. For instance, where most other Wranglers have the fender flares in a matte, flat plastic color, the Sahara has always had its fender flares in a body-colored matching paint. This one has a nice side steps on it. Being an Unlimited, you also have 4 doors, making it a fantastic family vehicle. This has these nice all-season mats. Also have a matching spare tire that matches the aftermarket wheel and tire package. Looks like we also have some aftermarket taillights. Nice little look to it. As far as automotive accessories go, the aftermarket catalog is probably one of the biggest for the Wrangler. There are just so many companies out there that just make accessories and aftermarket parts for the Wrangler, so you can really personalize it and make it your own. And it's like a family, especially when you have a modified. My buddy used to have a modified Wrangler Rubicon, and we used to love going up into the mountains in the summer and the winter, exploring the great outdoors. But the one thing, it's like a camaraderie when you see other people in Jeeps, especially like full recovery Jeeps that are modified. They wave at you just like you're on a motorcycle. It's like being in a family. The nice thing about the Wrangler, it's not just a personal conveyance that will get you to and from work. It's also a lifestyle. It's like having a motorcycle or a recreational vehicle, but it's a practical everyday vehicle. You can't, drive a motorcycle every day and go to the grocery store and fill it up with groceries. You can't do that with a boat or a side-by-side or an ATV, but you can do that with a Wrangler. Yet this thing is very capable of technical off-roading. Even though this is not the most off-road Rubicon version with the front and rear locking differentials, automatic disconnecting front sway bar, this thing can do some very technical off-roading. It's trail rated. To earn that trail rated badge, it needs to traverse the very technical Rubicon Trail, which many of Jeeps and Wranglers have done over the years. Nice cloth interior, this cool contrast stitching. You have the Sahara embroidered into the seats. This has an aftermarket audio system. Pretty straightforward, 4-wheel drive system, easy to engage. We have 66,426 miles on the odometer on this one. This one features a hard top, which can come off in sections. So if you just want to take this part off for a little fresh air, you can do that, or you can take the whole thing off. And for the summertime, you can get like Bimini soft tops and stuff like that. You can take the doors off. There are a few vehicles that you can buy these days that you can take the doors off. And if you wanted to, you can actually fold down the windshield if you wanted to as well. Most people don't do that, but you can see it's hinged. That's more for someone going into like the African bush. Looking at the front end, we have an aftermarket front grille. We have aftermarket headlights. It really looks cool. Kind of has a little bit more of a messing look at it. It's almost like it has a furrowed brow, grimacing at you. Maybe if someone sees one of these things barreling down the left lane on the highway, they'll see this coming closer to the rearview mirror. They'll get out of your way. It looks a little intimidating for sure. For 2023, there are a few different engines available in the Wrangler. This one has a trusty old Pentastar 3.6 liter V6, naturally aspirated. I think it pumps out about 270 horsepower in the Wrangler. All the power you need in a vehicle like this. The Pentastar is a workhorse engine for Chrysler Corporation. You can find it in a wide variety of products. They put it in the Dodge. We found this engine in the Durango, the Charger, the Challenger, the Ram, the Chrysler 300, the Chrysler 200. They've put that Pentastar engine in almost all their vehicles. They're easy to work on, easy to get parts for. They're powerful, they're smooth, and they're abundant. So, if one does happen to go bad prematurely, getting a used aftermarket engine is going to be a lot easier with a Pentastar versus like a fancy twin-turbo BMW V8. Well, there you have it, a beautiful example of a 2023 Wrangler Sahara. I'm Joe. We are Scarff Ford. We've been in business 103 years, proudly serving the greater Salem-Tacoma area, located in Auburn, Washington. If you enjoy this content and are watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. We sell new Fords, new Isuzus, and a very wide variety of pre-owned vehicles, including a lot of Jeep Wranglers. We like Wranglers here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.